interest 1 and 2. Why I have written interest 1 and 2? Because here we are going to discuss about both simple interest and also about the compound interest. Okay. Now, why this concept of interest is there in Indian economy? Why? I'll tell you. Because a rupee borrowed today is not the rupee borrowed is not the rupee returned tomorrow. Why? Why? Because interest applies on it. Okay, that is the main reason. If you are given, if you are giving 1 lakh rupees to your friend, actually friends don't return, right? But on a serious note, if you are giving 1 lakh rupees to your friend and he is promising that he will return it to you after 10 years, after 10 years, will the worth of 10 lakh rupees be unchanged? Will they amount to you as the same like they are doing today? No, the worth of 10 lakh rupees will not be same, right? So definitely when you want to uh, give money, you want to lend money, you charge interest on it. It is a time value. Okay, that is why interest gets charged. Now, what is simple interest? Simple interest means the interest calculated on basic amount borrowed for the entire period at a particular rate of interest. Simple as that. Okay? Simple interest is very simple. Let us move and learn. Suppose you have given, let me just squeeze it a bit. Suppose you have given rupees 1000 to your friend and you charge interest of 10% per annum. Per annum means this is a very frequent term. Per annum means per year. Okay. It means that the amount is what? Amount is principal plus interest. The amount that your friend will give back to you will not be 1000. It will be 1000 plus interest charged. Interest charged on what? Interest charged on basic principal amount. This interest charged on basic principal amount is simple interest. And this interest will be 10% of 1000, which is equal to 100. So now your friend will return to you 1000 plus 100. You have given him principal amount and he will return you the cumulative amount, which is 1000 plus 100. It is 1100 rupees. Now, suppose you have given him the money for 2 years. That means that 10% interest rate is there for a single year. Then for year one, there will be some interest. For year two, there will be some interest. Yes or no? Yes. Right? For year one, what will be the interest? It will be nothing but the 10% of rupees 1000. For the year two, what will be the interest? It will be same 10% of rupees 1000 only, because this is the basic concept of simple interest, that it gets charged on just the basic principal amount. Okay, so for year one the interest is 100, for year two the interest is 100. So collaboratively, the interest becomes now 200 for 2 years, and the amount becomes 1000 plus 200, which is 1200. Okay. Now, can I say that for 2 years, the interest was for not for the year two, for combined 2 years, the interest was 10% of 1000 into 2. Yes or no? Yes. Because for year one, year two, the interest was same. For 3 years, can I say the total interest is 10% of 1000 into 3? What is this 10% of 1000? It is 10 divided by 100, multiply by 1000, multiply by 3. What is this 3? Number of years. What is this 10? Rate of interest. What is this 1000? The principal amount. Yes or no? So can I deduce that the simple interest cumulatively is not for 1 year, not for year two, not for year three, not for year four, for 1 year, for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years, all can be reduced down to principal amount multiply by rate of interest multiply by time period divided by 100, which becomes PRT divided by 100. So this is the formula for simple interest. Okay, this is the formula for simple interest, in which P is what? P is principal amount. R is what? R is rate of interest. It is always in percent, okay? It does not mean that you have to write R percentage. Already percentage has been taken account. That is why it is giving upon 100 over here, okay? If it is rate is 5%, you just have to write R as 5 in this formula, because 5% means 5 by 100 and it has already been taken account. That is why it is coming 100 here, okay? I hope it is clear to you guys. And what is T? T here is time period. Now this is the simple interest formula. Now let us solve some questions for the simple interest. Okay. But okay, let us first understand what the compound interest is. Let us first understand the terminology and the formula. Compound interest means interest on interest. That is, if you have lent rupees 1000 for 2 years at compound interest of 10 percentage, then for year one it is just 1000 rupees. So for the year one, compound interest will be charged simply as simple interest. Okay, will be charged simply as simple interest. So it will be 1000 multiply by 10 multiply by 1 for year 1. Okay, it is for year 1 divided by 100. It will be just rupees 100. Now what happens?